So, hello guys, and welcome to another video on the channel. And as you can see, it's a different setup today. I'm not on a game. I'm not doing rewards, or I'm not doing career mode. It's actually a personal video, which obviously because I've seen that I've got like more subscribers over the past few days, and obviously this is my first face cam of getting the new subs, so hi to everybody who's like subscribed over the past few weeks or anything like that, and thanks for all the support. Pretty much what I thought I would do is a getting to know me video. So basically I've found questions online that are basically getting to know me questions, and then I'll ask them out in this video, and then I'll just answer them as simply as whatever. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. If you enjoy this type of video, please do like the video, please do subscribe to the channel, please do turn on the post notification button as well, and obviously do share the videos as well if you can. So yeah, so that's really it. We'll get straight into it. The first question is, who is your hero? Now, I'd probably say my dad, because he's always been there. Obviously, I'm not just saying that because Father's Day's coming up, but I'd probably say my dad. He's always been there for me all through the bad times. Obviously, my mum's been there for me as well, but like when I tell my dad stuff, it's kind of different to when I tell my mum stuff and that, and like he's always been there, and you see what I mean. So yeah, that would be my answer to that one. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? I'd probably live in Australia if I could. Always good weather over there. I know it's the same everywhere else, but I would probably live in Australia because I've seen, I watch YouTubers from Australia, and the heat over there is something else. I watch them when they've got their special day across there. I don't know what it's called, but they have a special day across there, and what they do is they have a lot of big celebrations. It's like if you're around this area where I'm from, like Whitecross and Linlithgow, it's like the marches but a lot bigger. See what I mean? So they have that. I can't remember what it's called, but it's something along the lines of Special Day or something in Australia, something like that. So yeah, I'd live in Australia. What really makes you angry? FIFA is one of them. And another one which is quite personal to me, which is obviously when somebody tells a joke, but then they keep it going, and it spirals and it spirals and it spirals, just spirals out of control and stuff like that. And people just do not realise how bad it is for some people. Like when you do that. So that would be what really makes me angry. And obviously FIFA, everybody gets angry at FIFA, so that's not really a big one. What motivates you to work hard? Pretty much praise. Pretty much. If I get praised for whatever I do at my work, or if I get praised when I'm out with my dad or my brother or whatever, if somebody praises me on what I've done, that motivates me to work hard for the rest of the day, if you see what I mean. Like I've just got from my work, I've just got a wee badge there for like a help hero or something. And obviously that all while I'm at my work later on, and that'll obviously motivate me to work even harder, so I can obviously grasp the nettle and obviously go further. So that what motivates me. What makes you laugh the most? I'd probably say really good pranks or comedians. I'd really say, because if you play a good prank on somebody, I'd laugh. Like like, I don't know if you've ever heard of the YouTuber Ben Phillips. You probably have. Plays pranks on his brother, and he's hilarious when he does it. Hilarious. And then comedians, everybody laughs at their certain comedians. I laugh at all of them because they're so hilarious. But I like it when they tell offensive jokes as well, in a way. Like, some of them can be really, really offensive, but see the ones that are quite balanced, that like they're the best. What is my favourite game and sport to play and watch? My favourite game to play is FIFA, and I watch FIFA. My favourite sport to watch is football, and play. I love playing football as well. It's good. What did I want to be when I was little? I don't know about little, but when I was in high school, I really wanted to be a darts player, like Phil Taylor, Van Gerwen, and stuff like that. I really wanted to be that. I remember I was on a careers day, and somebody says to me, "What do you want to do?" And then I said like a darts player, and then they went, "Aye, but like obviously for something the now." And I says, "I don't know the now, what I want to do, like I'm not sure at all." And people always say like, "Why would you want to be a darts player or a snooker player?" I say because of that, the money, the money that's in darts and snooker is amazing, and obviously for playing darts and snooker as well, it's a real privilege. For playing obviously for the BDC or the BDO or whatever as well. If you could eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? I'd probably say pizza. Aye, because that's my favourite food. Like amongst others, as you can see, I'm not the smallest, as you can see. But aye, my favourite food's pizza, so that's what I'd probably eat for the rest of my life if I could. If I have ever had a nickname, what is it? I've had a lot of nicknames. Kibo, Keyboard, Shorty, when I was younger. Lenny, which a lot of people know when I was at school. If you were at school with me, that is. I used to do a thing where it's like I don't know if you've ever watched the Premier Inn adverts, and it's the guy Lenny Henry smashed. No, I think it's this other guy. He smashes through the wood to get through, and then you just see the big header come through, and he goes, "Here's Lenny," but instead of just going, I go, and I absolutely like drench my breath out, if you get what I mean. So people call me Lenny, Keybo, Keyboard, Shorty, Tits for some reason. Coke, I've been called as well. That's just a few, but I get called a lot. I don't know why. Don't know why. If money was no object, what would you do? I'd go out and just blitz it all in clothes. And obviously, I love buying clothes. I do. If I could have any brand in the world, it would be Stone Island, or CP Company, because they're the best. Like anybody can tell you that. What is the best gift you have ever received? That's a tough one. I've received a lot of good gifts in the past. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but I can tell you the best gift I've ever bought in my life is probably either my PlayStation or my computer or the Off-White shoes that I've got, which cost me £250 for a pair of shoes, which is ridiculous, but at the end of the day, you'd rather me spend it on clothes than obviously spend it all on drugs or whatever and just get tanked up with it or something. So that's what I'd do. Well, that's what I wouldn't do. I wouldn't spend it on drugs because I've not got any interest in drugs. I would never try a drug or anything like that. What is the worst gift you received? My brother, last year for my Christmas, went into the Celtic shop, which obviously, if you don't already know, I'm a Rangers fan. That might cause a bit of stick in the comments, I'm not too sure. And obviously, he went in there and he got me a t-shirt on it, which said, Eat, Sleep, Celtic, Repeat, which I didn't see the funny side of it, but everybody else did. I didn't see how it was funny about it, because I thought it was disgusting, the top that he bought me. But at the end of the day, it's just a laugh. I enjoy a wee laugh back and forward, as I say. That's probably the worst gift I've received. If you could go back in time, what would be the year? That's a tough one. I'd probably go back to the war days, like the 1910s and that, like go back to when we were in the war and see what it was like. Like, I don't know if you've ever have seen this, but have you ever seen the Family Guy episode where Stewie and Brian go back in time, because Stewie's got the time machine. They go back in time. They go back to when Hitler was in charge of Germany and stuff like that. I'd really love to do that. Like go back to when the war was on and just see what it was like. I've always wanted to do that. What are my hobbies? PlayStation, obviously. Football, like playing football. Darts, got a dartboard set up here. I've got the Winmow Blade 5. I play snooker. I like playing a wee bit of tennis back and forward when it's hot. I wouldn't play it when it's raining, because that's a terrible idea. Golf, I'm not a big fan of golf, but I'm not too bad at golf, but I'm not the greatest. Tennis, golf, darts, snooker, football, PS4. I like to do a wee bit of gardening, but back and forward with my dad, like watering plants, stuff like that. That would really be it. What's the tallest building you've ever... Oh, no. Hold on. So how many pairs of shoes do you own? 7 or 8. I didn't have as many as other folk do. My brother's actually got about 30 pairs through there, because he buys a lot of shoes because he works for a shoe company, but... so, aye. I've only got about 7 or 8 pairs of shoes. I've not got a lot. What's the tallest building you've ever been at the top of? I'd say the Spinnaker Tower in Portsmouth. If you've ever been there, you'll know what I'm on about, but it's just a massive big building, and it's literally in the middle of Portsmouth, and you literally go up the top of it, and you've got a glass floor at the bottom, and you can walk along it. And literally, when me, my brother, my granddad, my mum, and all that were there, because I walked along the glass floor no problem, because I didn't really fear stuff, but my brother was a wee bit nervous, which is understandable. But then there was a funny moment, and there was a baby who crawled along it, and it was hilarious. It was brilliant. What's your favourite type of foreign food? I've already answered that. Pizza. Aye. But I like kebabs, I like burgers and stuff like that as well. So I like Italian, I like Turkish, American, stuff like that. Chinese I'm alright with, but it does give me a wee bit of a bloated stomach. Do you love or hate roller coasters? I love roller coasters. I think they're brilliant. It's just the adrenaline that goes through your body when you're on one of them. What's my favourite movie? My favourite movie would have to be out of two. The new one that's on Netflix, Extraction, or or Shawshank Redemption. I'd maybe say Shawshank Redemption because it's just amazing. I think it's one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. What was your favourite subject in school? History, by a long way. I loved history. Every time I went into history, I knew I was going to learn a lot of good things because I had like such a good teacher. She was so passionate the way that she spoke about it, and she knew what she was talking about as well. I just really wanted to learn more, and that's the only subject that I got an A in at higher was history, because I was really really into it. What celebrity? Now this is a pretty weird one. What celebrity would you like to meet at Starbucks for a cup of coffee? That would have to be a comedian because I think I would laugh all the time. It would be hilarious. Got a few in mind like Ricky Gervais, Kevin Bridges. Probably I'd go with Kevin Bridges because he's Scottish. It wouldn't be too far for him to come. I know I could go further afield, but Ricky Gervais would not come to my local Starbucks. No way. No way would that happen. So Kevin Bridges or no Kevin Bridges, Frankie Boyle. I'd love for Frankie Boyle to come to my local Starbucks. It would be hilarious. Who was your first crush? I'd maybe say. Well, I remember a few years ago, I was quite into Meghan Trainor's music. I remember she bring out a song with Charlie Puth, and I would non-stop listen to that, and I always said that she was like my first big crush. So that would be my crush. Who's the most intelligent person you know? I'd maybe say my Uncle Rod. Anything you ask my Uncle Rod, he can tell you about it. Pretty much. If you were to say to him, like, anything about computers, any problems that you have with your computer, he can sort it. Anything about history, he knows it. Anything about, say, fish or like mammals or whatever, he can tell you about it. It's ridiculous. Are you clean or messy? I'm both at times. Mess. I don't like mess, but if it's not too bad, then I won't be bothered about it. But if it's really really bad, I'll tidy it. Aye. And then the last question is, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Hopefully, and I've already got this answer down to a T. Hopefully, with a wife and kids, settled down, all of that sort of stuff. Hopefully married, not too sure, but just something like that. So that is it, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video. It's a little bit different from my original content, but if you want to see any other in life real videos, please do leave a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel. Comment any video ideas you want me to do in the future as well, and share the video as well. Always remember, this is something I tell everybody who watches YouTube: turn post notification button on. You'll never miss out on a video when it's uploaded. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you very soon. Peace.